after games like this for Brooke, and we ask you about it, you tend to say that it's an organic thing with him. It sort of happens. However, knowing that Giannis is on the floor tonight, was it important for him to have that sort of offensive presence in the paint?
Yeah, no, I think there was, great opportunity for him to, I think just get the ball a little bit more, try and use him a little bit more. And he came through big time. There's a couple, where he just, he made plays, but he did it in a lot of different ways. He did it in pick and roll. He did it on the offensive glass, got to the free throw line. Just an overall, really, really impressive effort. He's such a great teammate. He always wants to be there. He wants to deliver for his team, and he stepped up big tonight.
Is that one of those where when you don't have one of the best at the rim scorers in basketball, that the other 7-footer has just more space, more chances to get to good looking spots for him? You know what I mean? Where he doesn't kind of have to move around as much.
I think it's just, we had to figure out a way to give ourselves a chance. And Brooke getting to the paint, Brooke scoring there was good. He's done it, really his whole career. So, and, just credit to him. I thought Bobby was great. Both those guys played well together. Chris and Drew, I think set the table the way they came out to start the first quarter. It's just, we got to get ready to do it again now.
I think at halftime, Drew had assisted on 5 of the 7 buckets that Brooke had. It felt like it was a real priority. Every time he got into the lane, that Brooke just ran straight to the front of the rim. What do you think of their connection tonight, and then Drew's aggressiveness off the dribble?
Yeah, both were good. I think Drew's just, he's a great point guard. I think seeing and understanding and getting Brooke, more involved, getting Bobby more involved, but at the same time himself being aggressive. I thought he set the tone with, his baskets early and his aggressiveness. And, we got to be ready to have that same kind of edge and same mentality going into the next game.
I think to start the fourth quarter, Chris had the ball in his hands on something like 6 possessions. It's a couple assists, a couple buckets. Just what do you think of his job to kind of close the door?
Yeah, no, I think we gave Drew a break there to start the fourth quarter. And so, Chris and Brooke and maybe Bobby a little bit, and, just playing a 2-man game. I thought that the start of the quarter, to be able to give Drew a little bit of a break, Chris was able to kind of handle that responsibility.
Obviously, that was a big starting lineup that you guys had out there tonight. What do you think of the guys' ability to obviously understand that they're supposed to be big and then go out and play in that way?
Yeah, no, they're smart players. It's a credit to those guys to figure it out. And, I think it gives us, a physicality, a defensive, just an ability, hopefully, to guard them. Both teams scored at a high rate, scored a lot of points. So hopefully we can get better defensively and still, play and score, when we need to, or at a high rate offensively.
If you had to put your finger on it, why do you think Milwaukee fans go absolutely insane for Portis the way they do?
He just plays with great passion. I think his passion is infectious. His teammates love him. The fans love him. He brings that passion for the game, for life. He's fun to be around. I think, the crowd can feel that. His teammates can feel that. Coaches can feel it. He works. He's a worker too. So I think it's a little bit of everything, but passion to me is the thing he brings to the game.
And the other question I had was, whether it was before the start of this series, once you knew you were going to play the Hawks, or at any point during the series, does it ever cross your mind that there was a brief moment where you thought Bogdanovich would be on your side?
No.
Following up on Joe's first question, I know there's a joy in just winning at this point, right? But for a player like Bobby, watching him do it and the loudness and that infectious word that you use, is there a different type of joy in watching him enjoy doing this?
Just when guys work hard, you like for them to be rewarded. He's prepared. He wants, just like Brooke, they want to be there for their team. And that kind of selflessness, and when you see it manifest itself on the court. But, we got to bottle all that up and get ready to go on the road and play. find a way to handle that. And, Bobby, the whole group, we gotta be ready to go.
Dug yourselves a pretty deep hole, games 3 and 4, really early in this game. You're up 20 like that. How were you able to kind of turn things around, and how did y'all prioritize getting up to a faster start after what happened the last couple of games?
Yeah, I mean, Drew and Chris, came out and I think put their stamp on the game early. I just like their aggressiveness early. I like, we were able to get some stops. But you can't just push a button or say a magic word or something like that. We got a good group. They're good players. They played well tonight, and they understand what we got to do going forward.
Last one in the room, Jeff Zilger.
Mike, you said it's difficult to keep Giannis away from the gym, his teammates. I know you're coaching tonight, but what did you notice about his involvement with his teammates and maybe even the coaching staff tonight?
Yeah, no, I mean, several times just noticing the communication, the trying to find a way to help the team any way he can, even when, he's not able to dress and play. And I saw a guy that was, locked in and trying to talk to his teammates and be there with them. And, that's what we need from everybody.
2 on Zoom to Eric.
Vinny Goodwill.
Hey, Coach. Bobby didn't play in 3 of the games in the last series, the last 3 against Brooklyn. What does it say about him, about his readiness, that he's been able to produce so much and he stays so focused even while he has so much inactive time?
Yeah, it's a great credit to him. The maturity, and there's a mental toughness that when, you're not getting to play and you want to be out there, you want to help your team to stay ready, to understand every series is a little bit different. His energy and him, whether he's playing or in the game, not playing or he's in the game, he's still got, great energy, and he's there for us.
All right, that's it. Thanks, bud.
Thanks, man.